Hi everybody, Sean Current with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I want to talk today about Proposition 19 and how it could affect you and your family. In November of 2020, the voters in California passed Proposition 19, and it has an effect on several other propositions that we had in place up until this point. And Proposition 19 is broken basically into two parts. And the first part comes active as of February 16, which is not very long from now. I wish I had done something earlier on this, but I had to learn about it myself. And that particular part of the proposition affects parents and children and how properties can be transferred between them. Up to February 15 in California, mom and dad could own a property and they could transfer the ownership of that property to their children or vice versa. And the recipient of the property who becomes the new owner would be able to keep the tax basis that was already established on the property, which would obviously save thousands of dollars a year. Also, the transfer could include other properties, say rental properties, as long as the assessed value didn't pass $1 million. Proposition 19 changes all of that. Under the new law that goes into effect on February 16th, parents or children can only transfer their primary residence to one another. And what that means is that, let's say mom and dad own a house and it's got a low tax basis because they've owned it since the 80s or the 90s, they can transfer ownership of the property to their children, but the children have to live in the property after that point in order to keep the property taxes at the old low assessed value. You also can't transfer other properties up to $1 million worth as you used to be able to do. So this only applies to one primary residence, and again, it could be the children to the parents or the parents to the children, but whoever is receiving the ownership has to live in the property. I am here to answer any questions you might have. I would love to hear from you about this. Just give me a call at any time. I'm at 619-925-1326.